Yo guys, Coach Theo here on Common Sense. Literally came straight up to the camera after finishing this set of neck extensions to talk to you guys and, bring some mindset into it. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something I've been thinking about a lot lately. And truly, I've been thinking about it all this time of these years of uncommon sense. And it is how astonishing it is to me, how content most people seem to be with being way less than they could be, with being nowhere near their potential, settling for mediocrity or even worse. Because I, for one, cannot be that way. I have to be more. I have to be the best I possibly could be. Theo yesterday has to be beaten by Theo today. I have to be much better than the people around me. And I know a sentence like that, it might give you bad vibe at first, but it's not about, having to feel better than most people or looking down at other people. On the contrary, that's just what I need to feel good about myself. When all the statistics, the averages, the numbers are out there, I can also see that the average person sucks. Like the average person, even here in Sweden, is overweight. They're going on medication. Of course I have to be much more than that. When I know it's possible. This is what I don't understand with people. When you know that it's possible, how can you not do it? How can you just be okay with you know what, I could be much better. Like I could be more fit, I could be a better person, I could treat people around me better, I could follow my passion more intensely, I could be more successful professionally. I can do all those things, but it's actually okay how things are now. I cannot. I just cannot. And I guess it is because some people have not realized that it all starts with you. You have everything you need. You can become so much, all right? And yeah, I just get sick of it. This fucking world. Like you're born into it and everything tells you to don't think you're special. Like probably your upbringing, your parent and their bullshit that they got, they give you as well. And everything around, just be a good little follower, go to school, study this, do that, get a job, get a this, believe these things, have these opinions, these are the things you're allowed to do, but don't believe that you're more than that. Don't try to be more, don't go outside the norm. Other people, they might actually feel bad about themselves when you show them how great they could be. It might actually be bothersome for other people to be reminded by seeing you how much they're wasting their potential. Don't do that, I'm sick and tired of it. And I see it so much on my videos too. I make these videos like real men are ripped. Because that's the ideal I have. I said it very clearly in that video. Not that everyone has to absolutely maximize their bodybuilding goals. But definitely every man could have good muscle on their entire frame and be lean enough to have abs, Because it's possible and because you would be literally better in every sense if you achieve that. I say that yes, all men, real men are ripped. The real version, the best version of you is ripped. It's like you can come and argue about it, and it's like you don't have to do anything. Of course, when I say that I have to be more, technically, of course, I need that to feel all right. I feel like I'm letting me and the people around me down if I'm just like, I could be better. I could have a better influence on the world, but I just choose not to. I cannot do that. I cannot do that, and I cannot feel good about telling other people that you don't have to. Of course, literally the only thing you need in this life is to be born and die. You decide completely what you do, but I'm not gonna be here and give you the comfort of, yes, it's okay that you suck. It's okay that you settled for being average. I'm just not going to, but because I get that in the comments, like, no, you don't have to. There are other things, And women don't even think you need to be that much. I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks about this. It's me knowing that I can be much more. That's what I care about. It's not about pleasing other people. Like, yes, I do it for other people, because that's another thing. I think you have to be the best to show other people what's possible. That's what I do a lot of this, to the people that can actually receive this message, right? That's what you get here, that so much is possible. You can become so much. Interrupted by a call there, but we're airplane mode. But you see what now we're airplane mode. But you see what I mean? That it's not like, oh, I need a validation of other people. I do it because, I think women, I need to look a certain way to attract the women. It has nothing to do with other people other than, yes, I do it for you as I want to inspire you. It's for me, but for me, for you. too, as well, right? And so this, like, you don't have to. No, exactly. You don't have to do anything. Like, you're completely free to eat junk food, go on drugs, you know, just be a bum. Waste your life like that. That's completely, well, I wouldn't say that it's okay, but it's completely up to you. You could do that, of course, but you can be more. You can be more. I'm not understanding it. You know, I'm training my neck now because I want to be more. Most people have bodybuild and stuff, you know. I need to be more, knowing that it's possible. You understand? And so let's talk about, like, comparing yourself to other people. You shouldn't compare, like, your journey is your own, but there's always a balance. There's always, like, somewhere in the middle. You can look at the population, see averages, and see the span of things to get an idea of what's possible. So you see, it's not the need to feel better than other people, but it's by looking at, like, what's going on here, then you can determine how well things are going for you, right? And so when it comes to the bodybuilding stuff, I love it. And I want both for me. I need to feel that I'm maximized, like being my best with all of that. And that's both because of me, but I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys what's possible, right? You can be more. And that's also a thing. That's, you know, when people want to talk about genetics, or like, I get both with my testosterone and my genetics, like, that they are good. And oh, no wonder you're so jacked when you have that testosterone. But it's not my testosterone number that did this. That was me. It's not my genetics that did this. That was me. And even if I would grant you for this video that maybe I have above average genetics, well, it's not my genetics being above average that makes you be less than you are. You could still be much more, right? Like what I have accomplished here, like I said, you look at other people to get some idea, but it's my only goal is, like, I have to become better. I have to become the best I can be. Yes, in my learning phase, I can look at some things to, like, get an idea of what to expect, what kind of the range of what is possible. But more than that, now I don't care. Now it's me maximizing out. And it doesn't matter if someone else has better genetics than me or has more testosterone or whatever. I can still be more. I can still be the best. You can still be the best, even if, oh, you have lower testosterone than me. Which, by the way, all these things, of course, people want to treat it too, as if you're just lucky because you have high testosterone. No, it can't be. Like the 6 years of absolutely amazing habits that no one has. Like no one. Who the fuck does this, you know? It's like, it didn't come for free. And people love that. That, no, it's out of my hands, you know. And that other people are more. It's luck, you know. It's chance. It's that. It's not that I'm choosing to be less than I could be, right? Because that's what I want to remind you on this channel all the time. I want to encourage you that you can be more. That so much is possible. That you have everything you need, right? But also remind you that if you don't want to do that, of course, that's your choice. But it's a choice. You've chosen. Like, if you're fat, you've chosen that, right? If you're weak, you've chosen that. If you're shy, you have all these fears, you've chosen to not face them. If you don't do what you love, if you... you know, you don't have the physique, it's all you. It's all you that's chosen it, right? You can always become more. You can always become more. And that's also, guys, it's kind of like that mindset. Oh, I have to be more. It doesn't even have to be so specific, always. Just a state of improvement. Because that's what I mean. It's not that I feel, unworthy in the eyes of others if I don't max out and stuff. But I do feel unworthy in the eyes of myself if I'm not always improving, since I can. And I would know that I'm choosing less. And I can't think as highly of myself if I know that I'm choosing less. Actively choosing less. And that's what I guess, apart from inspiring people, that you can be so much more. I want people to really feel that, you know, your life circumstance, well, not everything that happened was your fault, but it's all your responsibility now. And after a certain point, with your circumstances and that, it's you choosing. You're choosing to be less than you could be. I want you. I wanted to burn. I wanted to hurt, you know. I wanted to hurt that man. I've let myself and everyone else down. I could have been so much more all this time. Like, I wanted to hurt just initially, so you wake up, because it's, you know, that's all right. You know, I didn't believe it too. I didn't believe either, but I proved it to myself with that panic attack phase. I could overcome that. I could overcome so many issues that I've had. Well, then I can do everything. I can do everything that I can imagine, right? And that, I guess that's the last point I want to end on, guys. People want to look at this. This is how much muscle you can build naturally. You can do this, this, and that. People, you know, want to follow the rules for what, you know, what they should and what is possible. But that's, again, I talked about that, I think, in my video about genetics and bodybuilding, that, you know, I listen to stuff too. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with trying to get an idea. But then I decided that, you know what, all this black-pilling info that tells me that I can do way less than I would like to, I'm just going to go out of my, I'm making it happen. I don't care, you know. I don't care. And I've come so much further than what I was told that I could do, and I'm not done, right? I can always become more. I need to be more. And we all should be. You know, that's the point I'll end on. You are a complete and utter disgrace to your fellow human beings if you're actively choosing to not be more than you could be. Because it doesn't just affect you. That's the point. It's, yeah, your body, your choices and that. But, you know, you're choosing to be, bring less to your fellow human beings too. You're choosing to be less. So I always say that you have to do it, you know, even when you do it for other people, you have to do it for other people because you want it. It is for you like that. I'm saying it is about other people too. It's not just about your choices. If you're fat and weak, you're setting a poor example for everyone around you. You know, your kids are going to end up fat and weak, way more likely, if that's what you are. It's not just about you. You're choosing to be less. You're not just choosing you being less. You're choosing the entire world being less. How can you feel okay about that? Because I sure don't. I'm not understanding it, guys. So I'm leaving this little rant. Now, I think it was all right. Please like and comment. I'd like to hear. Oh, you don't have to be more, of course. No, you don't have to. Let's see. You know, someone want to argue with me here. I do holistic bodybuilding coaching, of course, bringing all this mindset and the training, fasting, nutrition tools directly to you. Becoming jacked and stacked, mentally, physically, spiritually. That's what you do. Body, mind, and soul. It's what it's all about, guys. So send me a DM on Instagram or email me if you're interested, and I'll get back to you. Tell you about my different programs. It's in the description below. You can pick up my bodybuilding book, of course. It's the little light, when I say light coaching, but you know, the step before coaching, the coach in the book. And if you just want to support me and the content, you can become a member of the channel or a Patreon or leave a little super thanks comment. It's very much appreciated, guys. And please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, spirituality, mindset. It is a mindset, guys. When you know that you could be more, how can you choose anything else and like feel okay about it? Is it even moral? I, for one, don't think so. Peace.